We getting loose. What's the topic of the day? We getting loose with Desi. We getting loose. What's the topic of the day? We getting loose with Desi. Hey y'all, it's Desi, and I'm here with Vante.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
So first, can we get a little introduction about you?
My name's Devontae, but my rap name is Vante. I'm a little rapper out here. I won't say that. You feel me? I'm a rapper out here. Own a studio with my homies. Really just, you feel me, try to put positive vibes out there, really.
I feel that.
Yeah.
And you said you own a studio. How long have you had your studio?
Like a few months, three, 4 months now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what was that like building it?
It was actually super dope. Like, we got the room. It was just an empty room. So we put our stuff in there, and then we had this huge table in there. It was like, it's just in the way, and we were like, we want a booth. So my homie and the other guy that we own it with, they took the table apart and they made a booth out of it. Like, I came back one day, it was a booth in there, and I'm like, the table's gone. These niggas was in there for like 6 hours building the booth. So like, that was fun. And then like more recently, we painted the walls black. We threw like glow in the dark paint on the walls.
Okay. Ooh, glow in the dark. That sound lit.
We got like LED lights around the ceiling, and then in the booth we just added a cloud.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Like, and it changes with the music. So like when you rap, the colors on the ceilings change and stuff.
So then you're not just a rapper. You're also a producer. You also do.
I engineer. Like, I know how to engineer, mix music.
And how long have you been doing that?
Like 2 years now. My homie over here put me on game. On God. Blocko.
Okay, I was just gonna say, you want to shout him out?
God, Blocko, my man's over here.
Okay, so then he started you, or he, I guess, inspired you to become an engineer or whatever.
Yeah.
What about becoming an artist? Who inspired you with that?
I got an uncle. His name's Uncle CJ. We're originally from New York, so like music is just like he's raw with the beats. Like when we first moved here, we moved into the house. It was like water dripping from the sink. He made a beat from it. Yeah, like he's nice with it, and like so like just watching him love music made me love music, and it wasn't necessarily making beats, but more so like rapping, and like I started doing poetry, and then poetry turned into rap. So like it's always just been he kind of the sprout of that.
Okay, so now I got a lot of questions because you just said a lot. But so okay, so you said you've been doing poetry. How long were you doing that for?
8th grade, 7th grade. I had a teacher. I went to a Christian school. I got kicked out.
What?
Yeah.
How?
I was chewing on straws during chapel, and the reverend was getting on my head. So he told me to go to the office, and then they called my mom and told her what I did, and they was like, my mom was like, "Are you serious?" My mom was hot. Like, you sent him to the office for chewing on a straw.
Oh, she was mad at them?
Yeah, my mom was hot, and then like they just told me to leave. So I was like, "So come back tomorrow." They're like, "Leave." And, like next week, I was at Hardin, but I was acting tough when I first got to Hardin because it was like new people. I had to make sure the niggas knew.
How you gonna come from a Christian school and trying to act tough?
I didn't want to go to the Christian school.
Yeah,
I got took out of public school because my mom thought it was gonna make me act better. But
oh, so you was already one of those kids. Okay, so you was doing poetry at the
yeah, my teacher, Mr. Rollins, had invited me to a workshop, and just ever since then, it was just like, I ended up, that was really what made me be able to put words together and like cadences and like rhyming patterns and everything. So yeah, that's 8th grade, 7th grade.
Okay, and so then if you remember, what was your first song that you ever like wrote, or like
the first song
that you ever wrote?
It was the first song that ever came out that I ever recorded. Like I remember was it was "Act Like That" with my homie Albert in high school.
Oh, okay.
We had recorded it with Beats headphones on the laptop on FL in the middle of his room. It sounded terrible.
How old were y'all?
I'm pretty sure that was like sophomore year.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that was the first song. We put it on SoundCloud, and it ended up getting like 1,000 views the first day it was out.
What?
And then they ended up playing it at like school events, like during like the assemblies and stuff. So yeah, that was fun.
What? How did that happen? Like, were you promoting it everywhere, or did people just?
Before we had recorded the song, we were listening to a beat on the TV, in his room, and he was like, I got something to this. So like he started singing it, and I'm like, ooh, that's fire. And then I started rapping, and we had recorded it on our phones and then posted it on Facebook. And like I didn't really like use Facebook, so like I posted it, and then I posted it on Snapchat, and then everybody was just saving it and posting it on their stories. So like everybody at the school, yeah, it was cool.
That's nice.
I mean,
and so now, what do you think? How have you progressed over the years with making music and like putting it out and getting your views and everything? Or like, what have you done to improve yourself with that? I guess.
More so like I suck with dropping music, because like I'll put music out and then like forget about, like I record so much music that it's like, oh yeah, this is fire, but then I make a song today and it's like, oh, this one's better than that one. So it's kind of hard for me to like put together an album and then like, or like just any body of work. So like now I'm trying to figure out how like make a certain amount of songs for one specific thing and stick with that. Because like if it's up to me, I'll record like 100, 200 songs before I even put out 3 of them.
Hell yeah.
So working on that is what I'm doing right now. Like I just put out some new music. I got to take it down though, because myself, when I posted the wrong version of the song, so I got to take it down and re-put it out. But so yeah, just trying to get a little bit more like organized and professional with it, because like I'm trying to take it more serious than just like, oh, I rap. Like this is what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to be great at it. So
do you have a management team, or are you looking to get into one, or?
As of now, no, it's just been me and my homies just doing what we do, like promoting ourselves, putting it out there. I have recently spoke to a few people about management, but nothing yet. So far, we're just trying to get as much out there ourselves as we can. So it's like more like authentic, basically.
Okay, and so what are some like recent projects that you have or I know you said you had a show tonight too.
Oh yeah, see, and look, I smoke a lot, so I be forgetting stuff. The past 2 weeks, I've been thinking the show is today, it's tomorrow.
At least you still got a show.
Yeah, so like today is probably just like hang out with the guys and stuff. But,
right.
Yeah.
So then tomorrow when you do have the show, what songs are you going to be performing?
See, me, I don't even know yet. I'm probably going to put a few together tonight and send to the DJ so that he can have me loaded in for tomorrow. I'll probably ask these niggas like, what should I do?
And then now I'm asking for myself a little bit, but if you don't want to give this information, that's fine. How do you go about booking shows and like finding places to?
More recently, I didn't really want to, like, I didn't do my first show for like, I think my homie Savo really got me my first show because he performed. Oh, I'm lying. My first show was with Albert with that song I told you we performed, and my first show ever was at Lefty's. And,
okay.
I have a homie who actually runs like the Iowa showcases out here. So like every once in a while he'd be like, hey, you want to perform? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then I had another homie just moved back down here from Boston, and he has a label, it's called Black Shoe, and they're putting on like a little music festival themselves. And he was like, bro, I mess with you heavy. I just want you to perform here. So that's the show that's tomorrow. So, and it's really networking. Like you gotta, like, shows aren't just gonna pop up. Like you're not just gonna get a show.
Right.
Like you gotta go and meet the people, talk to people, get to know people so that you can like actually get in there.
Right.
So like just talking to people really is how.
And so then I don't know all the details, but I'm pretty sure I could jog your memory. So I was on Facebook and I seen some YouTuber, I think it was, and he was talking about your music.
Yeah.
I want to know, what song was that? What is the song about? And yeah, just a little bit more about that. Because when I seen that, I was like, dang, he out there. Like,
this guy, I just randomly one day, because this thing I do, like I'll go on like Instagram or like TikTok and I'll just join random people's lives and be like, hey, play my song. And then I get their reaction and then like it just goes like that. So I got on Twitch, like my first time ever getting on Twitch. I saw this dude, he was like live music reviews, and I hopped in instantly, and then like I just was spamming the comments because it was like 200 people in there, so I'm just spamming the comments with my name. I texted my homie, I'm like, yo, hop in this nigga's Twitch and say my name. So then he finally saw it, he was like, send me a song then. So I sent him the song, and he was like, so his lives were basically based on how like trash people's music are, so that he would play it and then roast it. That's what his name is. It's Roast Review Lives. Like, that's what he does.
So you was being bold putting your song on there.
Yeah, because I'm
anyway.
like, ain't no way he's finna flame me. Like, I'm not going. So I sent the song, and then he starts playing it, and then he's like, who is this? Who is this? And I'm like, yeah, I got it. So then he has a concert, or like a competition on his live, on one of his other lives, where like he takes just random artists and he puts them in, and then so he just started throwing me in there. And like I was losing for the simple fact that like people would have more people in the chat that knew them that would vote. Cause like every time I lost, he'd be like, "Wow, that's just crazy. Like no way." But he always brought me back. So that's how that, like, I was just scrolling through lives. I found the dude.
Oh, that's nice. And then now that you said you was just losing just because people only knew each other, I feel like that's a real thing. Like with coming up, chasing your dreams, or like being an artist, it's really a popularity game. If you popular, you gonna get up there. It don't matter if the music's really good or not. Like if everybody know you, they gonna get you up there. So
the dick riding is crazy.
Yes, but with that being said, outrageous. I mean, I guess you already probably answered this question, but how do you feel about the support, or your support system, or just the support in this city, regardless when it comes to like being an artist?
Oh, out here, I definitely feel the love out here for sure, because like I've personally, not even being cocky or like trying to be a big head, but like I've never had somebody tell me like, bro, your shit's ass. Like it's always been positive things. So like that, knowing that people out here mess with it, and then like when I put music out and I get streams in like LA, or I get like 1,000 streams in like the UK or something, like it lets me know that like I got a chance, because like people like it elsewhere, not just here, and it's not just people like just because I know you, I'm gonna say your music's
right.
Good. So like.
Yeah, I heard your music. It is good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So now, what artists do you think, or do you get compared to the most?
Juice WRLD. I don't like. Somebody told me I sound like Juice WRLD a lot, because I don't know. I think it's just the fact that I be singing like I'm sad and stuff.
What?
Like I don't even know how to. It's like Juice WRLD vibe type of music, but like I don't try to do that. It's not like necessary, but like I don't know if nobody else does it, but I always compare myself to Drake, just because like Drake could rap about a pencil being on the table and make it sound crazy. So like I just be rapping about a nigga day, or like some sad shit I thought about happened a while ago, like, and it just be so like it's not too many people that tell me that I sound like